Yeah. hmm There's that word treason again. Yeah. Felony or other crime who shall flee from justice. Yeah. Mm. The extradition orders. Yeah. Let's see. If I move to another state. Yes. And committed the crime of felony. Yes. Now, obviously, it'd be a contempt of court charge. Yes. Could be gross misdemeanor unless there was the accusation of domestic violence. Yeah. Mm. Extraditable offense. Held service or labor in one state and the laws thereof escaping to another. In consequence of any law or regulation therein be discharged from such service or labor delivered up upon claim of the party to whom the service or labor may be due. Now, these new states were admitted into the Congress. Yeah. Because of the Enablement Act of each and every state. Yes. Where you had to have your own constitution. Right now. See, I'm kind of concerned. Yeah. That I gave you the evidence of a crime, and you decided you weren't going to enforce the laws. Yeah. But this state did actually issue a court order. Yes. That has the full faith and credit of the United States Constitution. Yes. Has the extradition of myself or any other individual that has the same problem. Yeah. And then there's the garnishing of all tax returns. Right. Now, you wanted me to get a job and pay child support. Yes. Without any notice of court hearings. Yeah. Without the jurisdiction of the stipulation and order. Without the jurisdiction of the United Nations. Without knowing that you were having a settlement conference setting hearing. Without being given notice of the non-jury trial because you attempted to mail notice to me twice. Yep. Knowing where I was at the whole time. Right. And then you decided to change the petition from what I responded to. Yes. In the summons for the petition for dissolution of marriage. And then you're just going to sit there. And you're going to say, well, it's legal. We issued a court order and we have to enforce it. And I spent the last 8 years, 3 months. And in fact, it'd be a good day to do a date calculation. Yes. Where you're just going to do this. Now, I wanted the federal employees, yeah, those that receive their income from the United States Treasury, yes, not just the civil service, no, not the military that receives their income because of their enlistment oath, not the persons that are elected to office there, Congress, not the employees that are employed as the czars of the executive branch, yeah. hmm Uh, not the Supreme Court of the United States. Yes. I know that they all think that they deserve to receive that check from the Treasury every month. Yeah. But my thought is if you receive payment from the Treasury when you know of a fraud, yes, it violates your employment contract. Yes. See, it's no longer about the whistleblower that refused to blow the whistle. Right now! You are in direct violation of your employment contract with the United States federal government. Now, for every employee that says, well, he doesn't have the authority to have me fired, yes, for cause, yes, for knowingly enforcing a court order that violates the full faith and credit of the United States Constitution, I would say that I can have you fired, yes, I can have you removed from the federal government, yes, for knowingly enforcing any court order right now. See, it's no longer about well, I have an obligation to expose any fraud. Yes. Mismanagement, abuse, corruption. There's a fourth one. I can find it for you. Yes. I can have you terminated from your employment for having any knowledge of issuing any court order that fraudulently used the full faith and credit of the United States Constitution. Now, I know for every soldier and sailor that thought, well, he can't fire me. Ouch!